Welcome to the visual instruction manual for Dodeca-Homes. Today we'll guide you through the process of constructing a roundhouse using the timber frame and structurally insulated panels, or SIPs for short. These designs echo the traditional housing of the First Nations in British Columbia, combining sustainability and modern efficiency. Safety is paramount. Always use appropriate tools, wear safety gear, and work collaboratively to ensure a successful build. Most of the building materials have been supplied. However, you will need to supply your own equipment.
This includes, but is not limited to, an excavator for foundation as well as concrete and rebar. You will require at the very least a telehandler or equivalent machine in order to install the wall panels, beams, and roof panels,
as well as scaffolding. A generator can be helpful when needing to use saws and drills. We look forward to guiding you through the process of building this incredible home.
When starting layout for the timber structure and SIP walls, determine center of the building. All measurements will be taken from this point. It is imperative that your foundation be level throughout. The building is broken up into 12 pieces of a pie. Mark all points, center of post to post, around the building. Mark where SIP walls are placed. Snap lines. Snap all lines to create a wagon wheel with lines squared to center of the build for T-posts. This is for future reference points for the T-post and main beams. Determine where T-posts are placed due to orientation of floor pan. Install anchor bolts and hold down brackets. Your hold down brackets can be L brackets bolted down with anchor bolts, threaded rods epoxied in place, or knife plates embedded into concrete. Knife plates should be epoxied and bolted as well. Install anchor bolts for SIP walls. Install bottom plates, treated 2x6 plates with sill gasket. Consider where openings are for doors or sliding glass doors. Measure and drill holes in sill plates to coincide with concrete. Attach sill gasket and install plate. Install acoustical sealant. Take all elevation at post positions. Cut all posts according to floor elevation. Drill and countersink all posts to receive bolts and hold down brackets. Install and brace posts, plumb and vertical. Use 1x4 or similar wood to create a triangle to level the post side to side. An exterior brace hammered into the ground to level front to back. Make sure posts are all facing to center of building, with the lowest end of the angled wood cut facing outside. Confirm the post is level. Secure the level post and repeat so that all 12 exterior posts are erected with precision. Install and brace T-posts, plumb and square to center of building. The holes in the T-post should be pre-drilled in accordance to the measurements of the instruction manual. Brace T-posts similar to exterior posts, using 1x4 triangle and exterior bracing. Main beam should be installed with first one to middle of T-post. Block exterior post with boards, so when landing main beam onto post, it does not slide back off the post and stays flush. Then other beams on T-post, watching that when beams land on T-post that the weight of the beam does not twist the T-post. Secure beam to post, but first check the posts are still plumb. The weight of the beam can shift the post out of plumb, as can temperature variations by expanding and contracting the wood. So readjust as needed, then secure beam to the T-post. The holes in T-post should be pre-drilled. Start placing radial beams on top of main beams. The beams need a flat surface to sit on, so be prepared to sand or plane the main beams if needed. Temporarily install all 12. Adjust so all radial meets center of main beams, making sure all radials are level and horizontally secure with timber screws. Repeat the second and third round, making sure all joints line up along the center of beams and are level and secure with screws. Install the first 2x6 top plate. This can be done either before or after the wall has been erected. However, it may make the first top plate easier to nail on smaller buildings if it is installed beforehand. Install SIP walls as per manufacturer specifications. If a machine is not available, walls can be carried by a team. Make sure all panels are right side up. All electrical conduits run to the bottom side of the SIP panels. Remove diagonal braces as each wall panel is placed. Install second top plate for roof SIP to sit flush. Drill 3 holes for lifting points, 1 directly below the top center and 2 towards each bottom corner. Secure by screwing on lifting plate on other side. Pre-assemble all SIPs to manufacturer specs and refer to blueprints as necessary. Install roof SIPs. Making sure all seams are tight with 2-foot overhang. Install blocks on ceiling side of SIP panel so SIP panel does not slide. Put 2 temporary blocks against radial beams. When all SIPs are in place, secure with SIP screws, as per manufacturer specifications. Make adjustments to align panels before inserting screws. Fill all gaps and holes with spray foam. Take care to make sure the gap between the roof and wall is adequately sealed. Frame opening for skylight. There are different possibilities for skylights. Consult your blueprints and contractor for the best option for your build.
Tape all seams of the roof panels with tuck tape or equivalent, then cover the entire roof with membrane prior to installing roofing materials.
Staple roofing membrane down. Install roof panels per manufacturer's instructions. The skylight may be temporarily placed on top for reference before being screwed. Install skylight, insulation, poly, and seal unit on the interior.
Install 2x10 into SIPs and seal with foam. Attach 2x2.5 to 2x10. Place 1/4 inch plywood around inside. Close the ring. Repeat for the outside. Add insulation into gaps. Close top and bottom with 1/4 inch plywood and house wrap. Add vapor barrier. Seal with tuck tape on the interior and peel and stick on the exterior. Complete seal.
Be sure there aren't any gaps in the adhesive or it will affect the vapor barrier and air tightness. Make sure all seams or holes are sealed and spray foamed. Install house wrap. Membrane the SIP to the concrete slab with peel and stick. Then, tuck taping the tie vac to the membrane tape. This needs to be completed for warranty to be upheld. Prepare for windows and door installation with blue skin or peel and stick. Install windows and doors to manufacturer specifications. Consult an energy advisor for coated door and window insulation. This concludes the visual construction guide. If you have any questions, please consult the physical training manual for clarification. Thank you for choosing Dodeca-Homes and continuing to build sustainably.